Welcome back to GearWire.com. I'm Bill Holland, and I'm here with the PreSonus FaderPort. We just got this in from PreSonus, and I've been demoing it to do the new episode of Crosstalk with our new news theme. And we wanted to do kind of a Weather Channel jazz type track since we reference Weather Channel jazz in the actual show. So we've got several tracks down here in Logic. I'll take a look at that in a second. We have a guitar. I can scan using the channel select. So here I have the guitar, and I can control that either with the mouse in Logic or on the FaderPort. Notice right now that I have a loop set. I can turn the loop on and off using this button, and I can shift it or punch in or set a user preference. I can also set mark points and go to a previous or next point using this. Obviously, start and stop. I can play. I can arm a track and then record. My mute, solo, and record are up here. So if I go over to my synth track, I've got that set up in a Logic analog Moog emulator. You notice right now it's armed. I'm going to turn that off. I can solo it and play back with just, that's solo. Muted. I can also pan. Or mute it. I can also solo a number of tracks. So if I want to stop that, I can unmute this. Now, one thing that's really cool that I can do is I have my synth soloed right now. I can rewind. Or fast forward. Now you'll notice something else that you get in the FaderPort is window view. I can switch between the mixer, turn the mixer on and off, go to the project window view, which is just basically all of your tracks laid out. The transport can be brought up, and I can do that even in mix view, so I can have the mixer up and turn the transport on and off. And also I have automatic undo right here. So let's go back, and we're going to set a volume for the synthesizer. So I'm here. I'm going to go over to my channel for the synth, instrument 1, track 8, and we're going to hit right. I'm going to go back to the beginning of the track. I'm going to hit play. Okay, so let's play that back. Pretty awesome. But let's say we didn't like those levels. I can hit undo. Now let's turn off touch on both of these. Go back to the beginning. And now we've erased the automation for all of those. I can do this the entire track as well. If I get my levels where, say I'm mixing strings that all need to be at the same level, I can control them all at the same time. I can also automate the master if I want to. One of the other things you can do is go through and actually set the pan to be automated as well. Now remember, this doesn't work with every DAW, but it works with the major players. Your Pro Tools, Logic, pretty much any DAW you might be using. I know Ableton had some trouble with this, so stay tuned for updates on whether or not this is going to be compatible with Ableton. At the moment, it doesn't seem to be. We had a little bit of trouble, but in the future, I'm sure PreSonus will bring up updates to make this coincide with Ableton. But for the moment, it works beautifully in Logic. Again, I'm Bill Holland, and this is GearWire.com with the PreSonus FaderPort control.